from it. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every fourth or fifth day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Line drive, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The throw is wild, and it gets away. And now it's Luis Robert. 0-1. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And the pitch. That's through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just...
First offering, runner goes. There's a ball, and safe. It's a stolen base.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Started to swing, held up. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Oh, he can't squeeze it. 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Kicks and deals. Rips that one to right. And in one hops the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And in its second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Berger at second with 2 down. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three-two now. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. And a pitch. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. gets the call. That is strike two. And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
To kick the 3-2. He goes down looking.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. That one's in there. That's strike one. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. Yandy Diaz now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one upstairs. The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In time to Vaughn. And that's the third out. Back here at Tropicana Field, new inning getting started. Andrew Vaughn now. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Good eye in that spot. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Here's the 2-2. And there's a ball. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Next offering is foul back.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Ball to strike. In there at the knees. Nobody out. Runner at first. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Miguel Sano. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Next to hit, Chris Polanco. And there's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
They say you win.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. This one in the air right field. Margot pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Here's Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And first offering is fouled off. Vaughn, the lead runner at second. Sano at first, 2 out of the inning. Oh, and 2 now. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Got it by him for the K. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. That one missing inside. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. That misses off the outside edge. Here's a 2-1. And another ball. There's a strike.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Makes the catch for the out. Christian Bethancourt in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3rd out. The Rays strand. All set for the start of the inning. Luis Robert now. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Jimenez measures 6 feet 4 inches. 26 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them.
1-0.
Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. The wind of the pitch.
Ball 2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Chop back up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now in Tampa Bay. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Siri, a rangy center fielder, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade. And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Isaac Paredes in the box now. Takes strike one. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. And now 2-2. And now it's filled up.
That's a really good take.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Margot can't hold up, and that's a strike. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Outside. Tied up here in the early going.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch misses. Ball 3. Yandy Diaz to bat next. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Diaz up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Paredes at third. Arozarena over at second. Margot on at first with nobody out. Vaughn makes the catch. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Loud up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Strike 2. Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Grandal puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Righty to the plate. And it's fouled away.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Anderson to first. Out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball. On to the fourth. Benintendi to start it. McClanahan back to work. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And Benintendi is out. And there's one down. And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. And first offering is fouled off. This one popped up. Makes the grab for the second out. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Now 1-1. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Miguel Sano. That's in for a strike. Grandal stands at second with 2 gone. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up and. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now the catcher for the Rays, Christian Bethancourt. First offering misses the mark.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
That one misses, and now 2-0. Swings through that.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pulls that one foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Next offering misses, and the count's full.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's Jose Siri. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fouled off. He was late. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Another 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for a strike. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Chris Polanco. First offering in the dirt.
You know, these White Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Way inside, gets out of the away. And a pitch. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. Singled back in the first and scored their only run. He's 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next pitch is popped up. Puts the squeeze on it, 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Luis Robert, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Feels like almost every at bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
Here's a 1-1. Bounce to third. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So the lineup flips over, and now Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2.
Música latina se siente, me siento como el presidente. Desde Nueva York pa' mi gente, digo presente, ey, muchas más me fila, me puse la pila, ella sabe que llegó el verdadero pila, cha, cha. You gon' see me touch the sky. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental.
crust. The subfloor in the basement laying underneath the dust. The foundation of human nature's faith is just to trust. But the snake continues constricting my airwaves till they're crushed.
Surrounded by sleepwalkers, the walking dead hanging from his beds, marionettes with talking heads. Going over the dome with one chop will leave him floored. Even the score without pulling the tech out the drawer.
This is the wake-up call. The alarm is going off, the body listening at all. The phone is ringing off the wall. Hit the snooze button, fall. Back asleep, what they saying isn't deep. On the surface, maybe babies never playing it for keeps. Trying to walk before you crawl. Check it out.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Just can't stop it, so I hold on.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses to first. They get the out on a Rosarena.
Number 13. Margot.
Here's Manuel Margot. That's a strike. It's 0-1. And that's outside.
Outside.
And that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a pop-up. Vaughn brings it in, and that is that. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. Still tied. 1-1. Top 6. Eloy Jimenez now.
The designated hitter. Eloy.
The wind to kick the pitch. Ball 1 there.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Jake Berger getting ready to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. In the air, right field. Margot settles under it. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Benintendi goes 5 feet 9 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. In the air, out towards right center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3 up, 3. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Fly ball down the line, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed. With his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And there's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. On the ground right side, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's...
Jared Eichhoff on the pitch out of the pen here. Now Josh Lowe. Hard liner. And forget it.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. Slider misses outside. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 4-1. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Here comes a pitch. That's inside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now the lefty, and that one is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The pitch. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. The string with the changeup struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And There's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Vaughn over at first with one away. Goes down looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now.
Pete Fairbanks into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. Next pitch inside, and it's 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock, try to put something up on the board.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Struck him out, really fooled him with the breaking ball there. The white. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the seventh. Isaac Paredes now. First offering misses badly for ball one. Out to short, Anderson. Tosses to first, one up, one down. So the batting order turns over. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. First pitch, and he just misses. And a foul ball. And he deals. Just missed. That one fouled off, 2-2. Ground ball right side. Polanco sends it to first. They get the out on a Arozarena. So digging in, Manuel Margot. Hit softly on the ground to third, and that's just foul. Right-handed reliever. And fouled off. Started after it, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. 1-2 to Margot. And Margot able to spoil that one.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the eighth. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And here it comes. And there's the strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 0-1. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Struck him out looking. So up next, Luis Robert.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.